Our senior tonight is Jalen Owens. Jalen a lot of things that helped him improve. He would also like to thank God because none of this could be possible without his guidance. His favorite memory in Matanzas was meeting his teammates and just hanging out with them. After graduation, Jalen plans to go to college for football and basketball. Ladies and gentlemen, Jalen Owens.
When you meditate, sometimes you can hear the voice of the sea.
This is the voice of the sea.
There it is.
If you're ever injured in an accident, call Wagner the lawyer dude. He's like us, a surfer, and he lives by the beach.
Okay.
And you don't pay unless you win.
What should I do?
Float over to lawyerdude.com or call 833-333-3333.
I hear you.
And if you can, tell him thank you for handling my mom's slip and fall. She's doing great. Office is Volusia.
Live from the ship in Palm Coast, Florida, it is Flagler County High School basketball Friday night hoops on the WNZF Sports Network, and it's our first return to the ship for quite some time. We're happy to be here tonight as the Matanzas Pirates have been on fire since last we saw them. They've won 6 of 7 games and 3 in a row, and they take on the Seabreeze Sandcrabs here tonight. And Seabreeze is also on a roll. They've won 4 games in a row. Seabreeze is 9-10 on the season. The Pirates are 9-8. Rich Carroll, along with Mike Licio, will be here tonight bringing you all the action. Mike, the stage is set for a great night of Friday night basketball.
Yes, and these, as you said, are 2 teams on the rise. I'm sure it's no coincidence that the Pirates have won 6 of 7 since the return of Alex Davis, who's averaging 22 points. Now, before I give you these numbers, I want to remind everybody at home, high school games are 32 minutes, which is 16 minutes a game less than an NBA game and 8 minutes less than a college game. But these are numbers he's putting up in 32-minute games. 22 points, 15 rebounds, 3.4 assists, 3.1 blocks, a steal, and he's shooting 65% from the field.
My goodness. And I guess he's emerged as the top scorer in the county now.
Yes, he and Anthony Hampton have been back and forth. Anthony Hampton had 27 last Friday night, but Alex Davis is taking control.
Yeah, he sure is, and I'm sure that he's been a huge part of what Matanzas has been doing over these last 7 games. And I think the last time we were at the ship was for the Crosstown Showdown, the matchup with FPC. So a lot has transpired since that matchup.
Yes, and FPC has won 12 of their last 16. And that started with that run. They were in the middle of that run against Matanzas, so that game is going to be highly contested as well. Anthony Hampton has emerged as the go-to guy for FPC. They had a tough loss Wednesday night against Orange Park. I think the playing overtime games on back-to-back nights kind of caught up with them in the end. A little bit of questionable officiating, but, it happens. Nothing you can do about it. But the Bulldogs will be fine, and looking forward to next week's game, and we'll have a preview. I made sure I asked each team's players about the other team because obviously we know they would have something to say. So it should be the game of the year, no question, down at FPC.
Yeah, it was obviously right now game of the year candidate would be the first matchup from last month. So no doubt about it, these 2 teams are on a collision course, both playing incredible basketball right now, very hot, and we just happen to be at the ship here for this edition of Friday Night Hoops on the WNZF Sports Network. Just a reminder, a lot of news coming out of Flagler County here today, and we'll have it all covered on the Rich and Mike Sports Show tomorrow morning at 7:30 on the WNZF Sports Network. And also, just wanted to say, if this is your first time joining us, we appreciate you. Please hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. It helps us out a lot. We're trying to prove the power of Flagler County High School basketball on the WNZF Sports Network. We're trying to get to 1,000 subscribers, so please hit that subscribe button. So a lot of news coming out of the county today, Mike.
Yes, Daniel Fish informed me today that he has been let go as the head coach of FPC after 2 seasons. Reached out to FPC for a statement, and they said they will be meeting on Tuesday to determine Coach Fish's status. So that is the official word right now. So I won't speculate on anything or add anything to it, just what I've been told by both parties involved.
Very interesting turn of events there for FPC. Obviously for us, one of the great seasons we ever saw out of FPC football. And Disappointing to see Coach Fish go, but hopefully FPC will find themselves headed in the right direction under new leadership. But surprising move nonetheless off the type of season they had, because we've been covering high school football for a long time here in this county, and it sure was one of the great seasons, single seasons we've ever seen on the gridiron.
No doubt, and congratulations to Colby Cronk, by the way. While we're here, we'll talk about this on the Rich and Mike show, but he was named All-Area for News for Japs.
Oh, we have a question here during a live broadcast. Flagler Radio YouTube channel, and please subscribe. Somebody asking where the game is going to be. Flagler Radio YouTube channel. Please stand by as we honor America. All right, we are ready for some basketball on Friday night in Flagler County. The Matanzas Pirates and the Seabreeze Sandcrabs. A lot of people interested in the broadcast here tonight. Just met a nice couple from Kansas, Mike, sitting adjacent to us, wondering where to find the broadcast. And their son is actually one of the referees here tonight. So they said...
Oh, no!
We start killing the officials here tonight, but they said, hey, we're one of the only parents you'll ever meet that aren't here for the players. We're here to see our son referee a basketball game. So they're in from Kansas, very exciting. So we'll have some audience for the referees here tonight.
Starting lineup for the Sandcrabs: A.J. Brown, who averages 5 points a game. Jeremiah Outlaw averages 8. Jordan Anthony averaging 13. Jaden Dixon and Reese Casto, the team's leading scorer, averaging 14 points a game. No Jamel Guerrero tonight for the Pirates. But we see Nate Perry's come onto the court, as has Jezariah McCoy and Ladarian Baker. And Ladarian has found his role as of late. He's averaging 11 and 11 this year. And of course, Alex Davis. And getting the start on senior night will be the big man, Jalen Owens.
All right. Congrats to the senior, Jalen Owens, getting the start here tonight against Seabreeze. And we are moments away from the opening tip. And stepping up to the microphone with the play-by-play is Mike Licio.
6'8" Alex Davis, 6'5" Reese Casto in the jump circle. And Davis wins that, and little too much.
He won it too well.
As we said, Alex Davis averaging 22 points and 15 rebounds, and 24 and 17 on Monday against Clay.
on average, the Seabreeze players are taller than the Matanzas players, but they don't have anybody as tall as Davis.
Who gets his steal and goes with the outlet pass to Nate Perry, and then Ladarian Baker follows it and puts it in.
Great job by Baker cleaning it up.
So Alex's girlfriend, Allie Connerton, who used to play at FPC, she's now at Spruce Creek. I was talking about Alex's passing, and I gave her the credit for his passing, and of course he throws a great outlet pass to start the game.
If I remember, that's something he excels at. He's always looking for those outlet passes when he gets the rebound.
Had 5 assists on Monday. Shout out to another FPC girls basketball player from my days as the voice of the FPC girls team. Remy Montgomery is here tonight.
Interesting here, they have Perry off the ball since the last time as Davis draws the foul. But we see Perry kind of facilitating the offense often, and they seem to have him playing off the ball here.
You know, and that might just be an adjustment because with Jamel Guerrero out, you know, he's moving over to the 2 guard. Maybe they just feel more comfortable with Jez McCoy being the point guard as opposed to Nate Perry. So that was the first team foul for the Sandcrabs. Alex Davis makes the first one. The one negative in his game, he's a 37% free throw shooter. And that is out of bounds, and that will go to the Sandcrabs.
That time the senior couldn't handle the rebound.
And now Brown brings it up. He's got it up top. Over to Anthony, back to Brown. 3-0 Pirates here. As it goes back up top to Brown. And there's a 3, and it's off the mark that time by Anthony. And they're going the other way, and it gets away from Perry, and it's going to be a turnover.
Yeah, that time McCoy trying to push it, just an errant pass.
So it's 3-0, 6:30 to go here in the first quarter as A.J. Brown brings it across. Now into the corner to Dixon. Little mid-range jumper off the mark that time by Anthony. Davis with another rebound as McCoy brings it up. Jez McCoy gets double team. Deep 3, Nate Perry off the mark. Rebounded that time by Casto. So the Pirates' first 3 of the game, and it is missed. And there is a whistle. So that foul is on Nate Perry, his first. Under 6 minutes to go. Seabreeze still looking for their first basket of the night. Go down low to Dixon. Now in the post was Casto. Good ball movement here. Casto underneath, maybe too far underneath, but he gets it to go. Some of the crowd wanted to travel on that one. It is 3-2. Perry kicks it back out to Davis. That ball tipped up, almost went in anyway. Jalen Owens with the rebound. A lot of contact underneath. But Dixon comes away with it. Outler back to Dixon. Now in the corner one more time, and again off the mark for Anthony. Brown into the lane, into Jalen Owens, and he wasn't going anywhere against big Jalen Owens. Perry the other way off the glass, and good.
That was a great job by Owens on the previous possession, just putting the hand straight up, making sure he didn't foul.
Owens was the left tackle on the football team this year. This Seabreeze team moves the ball very well. As we see it back out top to Brown. 4:45 to go in the first quarter. Swinging at that time to Outler. Inside to Casto. He goes into the lane, kicks it back out. And that's going to be number 2 on Nate Perry. We've talked about this before, that is something he has struggled with.
Yeah, you don't want to pick up that foul that far away from the basket. It's a meaningless foul.
So Curtis Giles checks in for Jalen Owens. And there's going to be a timeout by Seabreeze. It's a 30-second timeout. We'll be back in a moment. This is Flagler County Basketball on the WNZF Sports Network.
When you meditate, sometimes you can hear the voice of the sea.
This is the voice of the sea.
There it is.
If you're ever injured in an accident, call Wagner the lawyer dude. He's like us, a surfer, and he lives by the beach.
Okay.
And you don't pay unless you win.
What should I do?
Float over to lawyerdude.com or call 833-333-3333.
I hear you.
And if you can, tell him thank you for handling my mom's slip and fall. She's doing great. Office is Volusia.
Mike Licio, Rich Carroll back with you, 5-2. Here in the first quarter, the Pirates lead. Side out after the second foul by McCoy. As Mike drops and bangs stuff everywhere.
Something went down there.
Thank you, Allie. Down low now. Dixon in the corner is trapped. He gets it out. Brown up top with it. Now back down low to Dixon. Nice pass, and underneath to Castro. He's going to get fouled.
Castro is active here in the first quarter. Great movement, getting to the basket, drawing a foul. You love a big man, Mike, that moves well without the basketball, you know.
And so Castro will go to the line. First free throws for the Sandcrabs. He's a 64% free throw shooter. Makes the first. With 4:15 to go in the first quarter. And it's off the mark. Rebounded, controlled by Davis. 5-3 as we are halfway through the first quarter. McCoy double teamed up top. Giles swings it inside. Darian Baker paying attention there.
Wow.
Ball got away from Davis. It was knocked away, but Darian Baker there to pick it up.
Right place, right time for Baker.
Herbie Tima told me before the year, former Pirate himself, that he thought Darian Baker was going to break out. That is a three, and it's off the mark for Outler. Sandcrabs 0 for 3 as they go the other way. Giles is going to get that call.
Nice aggressive move that time from Giles, drawing the contact. Gets 2 free throws.
Second team foul for the Sandcrabs, and Giles misses the first free throw. Curtis 7 for 10 before that. Pirates 1 for 3 so far. They've struggled at the line, 55% as a team. Makes the second. Pirate lead is 5. Anthony gets it up top to Outler, back to, Brown. That's Brown passing it to Outler. Underneath the Castro, Giles getting his hands in there. Off the mark that time, an open look for Anthony.
Oh, nice look.
And then Darian Baker tied up, gets it back out top to Davis, drives the lane, off the glass, and good.
That's a big man move right there, splitting defenders, getting right to the basket.
And Alex Davis with 3 points in the game is 10-3 as we were under 3 minutes to go. Castro now going baseline and spinning and off the mark, but following his own shot was Outler. It's a jump ball. Possession goes to the Pirates.
Pirate defense right now. We are 5 minutes into this one, and they've only given up 3 points.
Just one field goal in the game for the Sandcrabs. As Davis, too strong, couldn't get it down. Coming the other way is Brown to the basket and in. Nice transition basket by Brown off the dunk.
As Seabreeze taking advantage of the missed dunk right at the basket. Pirates can't score.
TJ Boone has entered the game. He has the ball. Back out to Ches McCoy. Giles, deep three off the mark. Rebounded by Outler. Now Brown takes it back up top, inside to Castro, spins in the lane, stripped away, and that's going to be off the Pirates. That was stripped by Ladarian Baker getting his hands in there.
Yeah, it looked like Castro got away with the travel unless they're calling the deflection.
A lot of conversation. As that's inbounded. Now back up top to Brown. Under 2 minutes to go. It's 10-5. The Pirates lead. Anthony passes off the three. Underneath to Dixon. Guarded by Boone and Davis. It's still controlled by Outler. Outler slows it down, now giving it to Anthony. Outler looking underneath for Dixon, trying to set up Castro underneath. The double team comes, and they're going to get the Pirates for a foul.
Tough foul, so Seabreeze gets bailed out there, but they are having a difficult time with that Pirate zone defense. Just can't get anything to the basket.
And that's going to be a foul on Alex Davis. 4 fouls now for the Pirates, as that is in the lane, and Castro.
And there's Castro again, moving without the basketball and getting to the basket. Did draw some contact there, but no foul called.
Lead is down to 3 for the Pirates. TJ Boone into Alex Davis, into the lane, off the glass and in.
The soft kiss off the glass for Davis.
He has 5, and that is the Pirates' lead. 1 minute to go. Brown up top to Anthony. Anthony back up top to Brown. One more time for Anthony, and that one is off the mark.
Now those are going to be there against that zone.
Anthony now 0 for 4 from beyond the arc as Ladarian Baker has it. McCoy tries to get inside, stolen. Going the other way is Outler off the glass, and it's a 1 point, check that, a 3-point game. Nice play by Outler. 30 seconds to go in the quarter. And they're going to call a traveling violation.
A couple turnovers here at the end of the quarter for McCoy.
27 seconds to go. And the Sandcrabs will get the ball in the front court. Brown. They try to go into Castro. The defense collapses, back up top, swinging it to Brown. Outler with it, 15 seconds to go. Castro. They move it around again, and now Brown resets. Deep 3. Off the mark again. And out of bounds with 2 seconds left, 2.6 to be exact.
Yeah, Anthony's had some good looks at that elbow 3, just can't get it to go down.
TJ Boone picks it up, McCoy. And it's off the mark, and that is the end of the first quarter.
I think that would have counted.
So we'll be back in just a moment. The Pirates lead 12-9. This is WNZF, Flagler County basketball on WNZF and the WNZF Sports Network.
When you meditate, sometimes you can hear the voice of the sea.
This is the voice of the sea.
There it is.
If you're ever injured in an accident, call Wagner the lawyer dude. He's like us, a surfer, and he lives by the beach.
Okay.
And you don't pay unless you win.
What should I do?
Float over to lawyerdude.com or call 833-333-3333.
I hear you.
And if you can, tell him thank you for handling my mom's slip and fall. She's doing great. Office is Volusia.
Back here at the Ship, Friday night basketball on the WNZF Sports Network. Friday Night Hoops, Flagler Radio YouTube channel. Thank you so much for joining us. Please subscribe to the channel if you have not already. We appreciate you joining us. We have the Matanzas Pirates tonight and the Seabreeze Sandcrabs. Pirates 3 wins in a row coming into this one. Seabreeze 4 wins in a row. Entertaining first quarter there. Looked like the Pirates had a grip on this game, but some sloppy play at the end of that first quarter, and determination from Seabreeze has them within 3 as we get started here for the second quarter. We're going to get started with Adrian Brown handling up top. Over to Anthony. They've had trouble with this Matanzas zone here so far tonight. Anthony thinks about it again. He has that shot all night. Hasn't been able to knock it down. Now Outler has it. Gonna find Simmons down low.
Simmons in for the first time tonight.
Outler thinks about it. Inside to Castor, stripped, and a travel call. That's a good call by the official there.
It is, and a nice job defensively by Alex Davis.
It's when they pull the chair out from under you, you know, and then the legs start moving.
Rick Mahorn used to be the master of that.
Perry back in the game. He tries to lob for Davis. Davis gathers and puts it up and in.
Alex Davis, 7 points in this game.
And Anthony looking for somebody. Now back up top to Brown. Anthony now finds Simmons. Brown. They just have trouble. That shot is there for Anthony. And then misses again off the back of the rim. Brown in the lane, the floater. And he's fouled.
By the way, Jaden McCoy making his debut this year.
Jaden McCoy in there for the first time for the Pirates. Along with Boone, Perry, Baker, and Davis. Brown's free throw is good.
I believe that foul was on TJ Boone.
Caden Smith checks in for Seabreeze.
Brown, 45% from the free throw line this year.
He looked pretty good on that first one. And almost got the roll that time. Nice rebound from Baker. Quickly ahead of the Pirates. Nate Perry. Down low to Davis. He's doubled immediately. Perry for three. High archer. Nothing but the bottom of the net. Nate Perry.
And there we see it again. Davis with his second assist of the night. First three-pointer for either team in this game.
That was a high arcing three, 17-10 Pirates.
Sandcrabs 0 for 7. Pirates 1 for 3 from beyond the arc.
Brown over to Smith. Anthony has it. He's got that shot again. Hesitates this time. Pirates are giving it to him. Smith will take it, and it's no good. Rebound by Castro, and he's rejected, and a foul is called.
I think that foul is going to be on Baker. It looked like it was a clean block by Davis.
I agree. Yeah, and you're right, you called it. So foul on Baker. Castro will shoot 2.
So that's 2 fouls now on Ladarian Baker.
And Seabreeze struggling from the free throw line here in the first half.
Castro 64% from the line.
Some changes for the Pirates. Jalen Owens back in there, along with Cesariah McCoy. Second one is good.
Neither one of these teams particularly good at the free throw line. Matanzas shoots 55% as a team. Seabreeze just 61.
Perry has it. Spins down the lane, and it's good. Beautiful move that time from Nathaniel Perry.
And Nate is getting it going. You might have heard him talk about having to be more of a leader on the morning sports this morning.
Dixon up top to maybe my favorite name of all time, Roman Sword. Gladiator 2 did just come out.
There was another Sword who played for Seabreeze a few years back.
McCoy leading the fast break. Nathaniel Perry, another 3. No good off the side of the rim. Gets his own rebound, puts it back up and good.
And Nate Perry is hot. He has 9 points.
So missed a 3 that time, but the hustle with the rebound.
Yeah, there
Pirates
was
open up a 10-point lead.
I feel like in the early teens there was a Sword who played for Seabreeze, but I can't remember now.
So I think they call jump ball that time, and possession arrow to the Pirates. Pirates have a 10-point lead. 4:45 to go here in the first half. McCoy has it, looking for the big man. Now cross court to Perry. Thought about it. To his right. Cross court again. This time it's tipped. Nice effort from Simmons. Pirates maintain possession.
A 10-point lead.
Davis has it. Out to Perry.
He's putting the hand up.
He wants it. That's a three from McCoy. No good. Rebound by Perry. Hit the underside of the back of the rim. And back the other way comes the Sandcrabs. Sword has it. Down low to Simmons. Tip and stolen by the Pirates. Here comes McCoy. The layup is good. So his first basket of the season, Mike?
Yes.
Welcome to 2025, Jaden McCoy. Nice move by Castro, flips it up, no good. Fighting for the rebound. Oh, great effort that time from Owens. And here comes McCoy back the other way to his right, down the lane, floater, no good. Rebound by Davis, forcing his way inside, draws the foul.
So that is the second foul on Dixon.
So right now, the Sandcrabs having trouble keeping the Pirates off the offensive boards and also having trouble penetrating that zone defense of the Pirates on the other end. So just a struggle here in the first half for the Sandcrabs.
Alex Davis now 2 for 3 from the line.
Look good on that one. Pirates open up a 25-11 lead. And that zone defense has been effective here tonight.
They've got such length. They've got 6'5" Baker, 6'8" Davis, and 6'5" Owens.
Anthony inside, air ball. Oh, his foot was on the line, Jaden Dixon.
And that's too bad. It was a great job by Seabreeze to corral an offensive rebound there. But his foot was on the line.
Here comes McCoy leading the offense. Over to Perry. McCoy doubled. Inside to Baker. Gathers. Back out to McCoy. Perry steps into a three. Off the back of the rim, no good. Nice rebound and fine from McCoy, but Owens has his shot blocked. And Seabreeze turns it over.
Pirates have numbers.
Perry back the other way. Finds McCoy in the corner for three. No good. Owens tips it out to McCoy. The jumper is good. Up to a 27-11 lead in the offensive rebounds. Just killing Seabreeze right now. That's a foul line jumper, and it's pure from Simmons. Perry, quick first step. Now doubled on the baseline. McCoy feeling it, knocks it down from way outside. And he's on fire. 30-13 Pirates. In the corner. Oh, and another steal, this time for Perry. A beautiful lead pass up to McCoy, and he misses the dunk. And a foul there on the perimeter.
And the Pirates, the McCoys are getting hot. That's a tough layup, though, to miss.
Yeah. He went for the spectacular rather than ensuring they get the two.
That's okay when you're up 17.
That's right. Smith thinks about it. Pump fake. Back out to Sword. Over to Anthony. Pirates come away with another steal. That's McCoy. Pass to McCoy, to Perry. The layup, no good, and tipped up and in by Ladarian Baker.
Ladarian Baker now with 6 points.
Lead up to 19 for the Pirates. Remember, Seabreeze comes into this game on a 4-game winning streak. Anthony thinks about it. Inside to Simmons. Back out to Sword. Smith, the corner three, knocks it down.
First three of the night for the Sandcrabs, who are now 1 for 9. Stops the bleeding temporarily.
Under a minute to go here. McCoy over to Perry. And he turns it over. Stolen away by Simmons. Almost lost it. Oh, finds Smith with a beautiful pass, but he blows the layup.
Ladarian Baker changed that shot.
McCoy splits defenders. Looking in the corner to Perry. Puts it up, and it's weak. Nothing but the bottom of the net. Another three-pointer for the Pirates.
12 for Nate Perry.
(35-16), lead back up to 19 for the Pirates. Smith, baseline jumper, no good for Jaden Dixon, and that's how the first half ends. Domination from the Pirates. They lead 35-16 at halftime. We'll have more in just a little bit on the WNZF Sports Network.
When you meditate, sometimes you can hear the voice of the sea.
This is the voice of the sea.
There it is.
If you're ever injured in an accident, call Wagner the lawyer dude. He's like us, a surfer, and he lives by the beach.
Okay.
And you don't pay unless you win.
What should I do?
Float over to lawyerdude.com or call 833-333-3333.
I hear you.
And if you can, tell him thank you for handling my mom's slip and fall. She's doing great. Office is Volusia.
When you meditate, sometimes you can hear the voice of the sea.
This is the voice of the sea.
There it is.
If you're ever injured in an accident, call Wagner the lawyer dude. He's like us, a surfer, and he lives by the beach.
Okay.
And you don't pay unless you win.
What should I do?
Float over to lawyerdude.com or call 833-333-3333.
I hear you.
And if you can, tell him thank you for handling my mom's slip and fall. She's doing great. Office is Volusia.
When you meditate, sometimes you can hear the voice of the sea.
This is the voice of the sea.
There it is.
If you're ever injured in an accident, call Wagner the lawyer dude. He's like us, a surfer, and he lives by the beach.
Okay.
And you don't pay unless you win.
What should I do?
Float over to lawyerdude.com or call 833-333-3333.
I hear you.
And if you can, tell him thank you for handling my mom's slip and fall. She's doing great. Office is Volusia.
When you meditate, sometimes you can hear the voice of the sea.
This is the voice of the sea.
There it is.
If you're ever injured in an accident, call Wagner the lawyer dude. He's like us, a surfer, and he lives by the beach.
Okay.
And you don't pay unless you win.
What should I do?
Float over to lawyerdude.com or call 833-333-3333.
I hear you.
And if you can, tell him thank you for handling my mom's slip and fall. She's doing great. Offices Volusia.
Back here at the Ship, Matanzas High School, Palm Coast, Florida. It's Friday Night Hoops on the WNZF Sports Network, Flagler Radio YouTube channel. Thank you so much for joining us here tonight for the Pirates and the Sandcrabs. Pirates, a big 19-point first half lead, Mike, and they were dominant.
Yes, they were. 12 points from Nate Perry, 9 from Alex Davis, and 7 from Jaden McCoy making his debut. A highly anticipated debut by a count from the Matanzas staff. As Brown dribbles it across the timeline to start the third quarter. Sandcrabs shot 1 for 9 from beyond the arc. Inside the Casto, back out top to Brown, driving the lane, crashes in from the corner for 3, off the mark. That time.
And Perry all the way back, throws it down.
And Perry now with 14. Inside now, a double team comes. Been a tough night for Anthony.
Yeah, he can't find the range.
Inside the Casto, knocked away by Jez McCoy. Underneath and off the mark. That time was
Outlet
Outlet.
took a rough fall there, awkward fall.
Davis down low, double team comes, kicks it back out to Perry. Down low to Jalen Owens.
Ooh.
Off the mark.
Nice pass from Perry that time.
Now in the corner one more time, and that one goes down. First 3 of the night for Anthony. He was 1 for 8 before that. It's an 18-point game. Baker inside, and he's going to get fouled. And that is going to be number 3 on Dixon.
Dixon stayed down after that one. That was a pretty rough collision between him and Baker.
And the training staff, along with his coach, out to take a look. They're not going to help him up. I believe he will have to come out. Well, maybe not. He gets to stay in the game. It'll be a baseline inbound for the Pirates. Perry will inbound it. He's joined by Owens, Davis, Jez McCoy, and Ladarian Baker. As Smith checks in. Smith, Brown, Outler, Casto, and Anthony on the floor for the Sandcrabs. And Alex Davis kicks it out. Nice ball movement into the corner. Dropped off by Perry, and Davis just ran out of height, but he gets it back.
Yeah, a little bit more of the same. They're unable to keep the Pirates off the offensive glass.
11 for Davis.
Another second chance opportunity and points for the Pirates.
Knocked away by Perry, picked up by Davis with the outlet to McCoy, off the glass and good.
There's a nice touchdown pass from Alex Davis.
Throws those outlets like Wes Unseld back in the day. Nobody listening knows who Wes Unseld is. Casto backs it down into a double team and then gives it back to Outler. Up top to Brown. Anthony has it, back to Brown. Under 6 minutes to go in the third quarter. Smith in the corner. Underneath to Casto, guarded by Jalen Owens.
I thought they may have called a 3. I heard a 3-second call. I didn't think that was right. It's been the best offense tonight for Seabreeze is Casto running without the ball. Moving without the ball and getting to the basket.
Foul on Owens. As they inbound it underneath to Castro. Off the mark, he follows his own shot.
That time there was some contact from Owens where they could have called a foul.
They're going to call a jump ball. And the Pirates had the arrow pointing their way as Jezariah McCoy brings it up. 22-point lead. Ladarian Baker down low to Davis. Triple team comes. Count the basket. Alex Davis will be going to the line.
He's just too much for them right now.
That's the first foul on Anthony. Davis 3 for 4 from the line tonight. Shooting 1. Off the mark, but rebounded by Baker. Back into Davis. It's on the ground. There's a scramble for it. Back low to Davis, and Davis, I don't know if that hit the rim. But he was, and knocked away by McCoy, getting the hands up in the lane.
Frantic activity here on the court.
5:03 to go. Stolen, almost stolen by McCoy.
Oof. Too much heat on that one.
Just a little bit, I mean.
Threw him a fastball, he was like a foot away.
A little bit like Garrett Cole there.
Yeah.
Now McCoy going the other way on that previous possession. Looked like what he does on Friday nights in the fall. Was the Pirates' leading tackler this year. Perry pulls up off the mark. Owens with the putback. And the crowd goes wild for Jalen Owens.
Oh. He commits the foul there. Think twice going down the lane when big Jalen Owens is there waiting for you.
Yeah, if you're smart, you do. Jalen can put a hurting on somebody. So,
did you catch any of that, Mike?
I didn't catch any of that. But my hearing's not very good to begin with. And there's a timeout. And we'll take it with them back in a moment. This is Flagler County Basketball on the WNZF Sports Network.
When you meditate, sometimes you can hear the voice of the sea.
This is the voice of the sea.
There it is.
If you're ever injured in an accident, call Wagner the lawyer dude. He's like us, a surfer, and he lives by the beach.
Okay.
And you don't pay unless you win.
What should I do?
Float over to lawyerdude.com or call 833-333-3333.
I hear you.
And if you can, tell him thank you for handling my mom's slip and fall. She's doing great. Office is Volusia.
Mike Licio back here with Rich Carroll at the ship where the Pirates lead 45-19. And underneath the Castro, who's going to be going to the line.
Yeah, we've seen a lot of that tonight. I mentioned it before. That's been the best part of the Seabreeze offense here tonight.
So that was on Giles. So all that was just explaining the foul on Owens, according to Kevin Lewis's. Castro makes the first one. 7 points for him. He's 3 for 5 from the line. And we see Sword checking back in. Sandcrabs 4 for 7 from the line, as are the Pirates. Second one no good. Perry in the front court. Giles, 3 off the mark. Ladarian Baker gets it, though, as the Pirates move it around. Cross court to Ladarian Baker. Cross court to Giles. Little floater in the lane, no good. Check that was baseline as Casto brings it up. Nice pass to Smith. Smith off the glass and in.
Yeah, you said it. That was a nice find on the break.
Pirates back across the timeline. Jezariah McCoy, and it's kicked out of bounds by Smith. 45-22, 3:47 to go in the third quarter. Matanzas has the lead. Giles to inbound. Davis for three. Off the mark. But he follows it up and gets the basket.
Well, right now, he just wants it more than any of the Sandcrabs out there.
15 for Davis. Nice outlet pass by Baker on the break to Giles, and the Pirate lead is 27. Back across the timeline is Sword. Smith up top. Down low. That's a tough place to be for Outler, but Casto stays with it, and he has 9. McCoy knocked away by Smith. He's going the other way. Waits, puts it up and in. And the Sandcrabs with back-to-back baskets as McCoy brings it up front. Little too tall for Giles, and that's going to land in Eric Guerrero's hands. Not where the Pirate coach wanted to see that one. So with 2:35, it's going the other way as Christian Simmons checks in. And Simmons is going to bring it up. 2:30 to go in the third quarter. Down low, Smith. Back to Anthony. Simmons up top to Sword. Sword to Casto. Roman Sword. Simmons. Now he finds an off the mark, in and out for Caden Smith. Sandcrabs just 3 for 11 from beyond the arc. Perry down low to Davis. Davis stuffs it home.
The beautiful no-look pass from Nathaniel Perry, and then the hammer.
17 for the big fella. That's a 3 by Sword. It's off the mark. Nate Perry underneath again for Davis. Davis controls it. Giles. Cross court, grabbed by Baker. Perry down low, wide open Davis. What a block by Simmons. You don't see that very often. Pull up by Sword and good. Sandcrabs on a 6-2 run. With a minute to go in the quarter, Giles up fake. Now to Davis in the corner. Just like Allie taught him, Alex Davis knocks it down for a 3. He has 20. Casto in the lane. Anthony. He missed his first 8. He's knocked down his last 2. As he answers for the Sandcrabs. 35 seconds to go. It's a 23-point game. Nate Perry off the mark. Jaden McCoy stays with it. It's off the Sandcrabs. Clock will stop with 28 seconds left.
Once again, the hustle on the offensive board creates another possession for the Pirates.
Yeah, I was talking to Allie Connerton about Alex's jump shot.
They look good on that one from the corner.
Alex is 3 for 6 from beyond the arc, so 50% on the season.
2 of them, 1 of them tonight.
And yeah, I said, Allie, have you been helping him with his shooting touch? She wouldn't take credit for his passing, but this is Simmons the other way. Smith Double teamed. Knocked away. Stolen by Perry. Going the other way. All the way. Changed his mind.
Looked like he wasn't sure what he wanted to do with it.
Yeah, it looked like he got about halfway up to a dunk.
He's had a couple of spectacular no-look passes here in this third quarter. Just every time I watch him play, I come away impressed by the vision of Nathaniel Perry on the basketball court.
Foul by Anthony. His second, and now Nate Perry will shoot. Knocks the first one down. Perry enters an 81% free throw shooter. Misses the second. Tipped back in, though, by Giles.
It's just not good. He's one of the smallest guys on the court, coming away with that offensive rebound.
And underneath, blocked by Davis. And that is the end of the third quarter. Matanzas 57, Seabreeze 31. Back in a moment for the fourth. This is Flagler County basketball on the WNZF Sports Network.
When you meditate, sometimes you can hear the voice of the sea.
This is the voice of the sea.
There it is.
If you're ever injured in an accident, call Wagner the lawyer dude. He's like us, a surfer, and he lives by the beach.
Okay.
And you don't pay unless you win.
What should I do?
Float over to lawyerdude.com or call 833-333-3333.
I hear you.
And if you can, tell him thank you for handling my mom's slip and fall. She's doing great. Office is Volusia.
Back here at the ship, getting ready for the fourth quarter. Pirates have dominated this game here tonight against the Seabreeze Sandcrabs. They lead by 26 to start the fourth quarter, 57-31. Just an impressive performance from the Pirates here tonight on both sides of the ball, really.
20 points for Davis, 15 for Perry, 7 for Jaden McCoy. Castro leads the Sandcrabs with 9.
Castro has it. Back out to Outler. And it's stolen away by Nate Perry. A one-man fast break, and he misses the layup. So that's the third missed dunk attempt here tonight for the Pirates. Be able to recover it. Castro that time. Nice find down the lane. Now in the corner for a three. Jaden Dixon knocks it down.
I need somebody to go check the height of the rims at Holland Park. Because I think they're probably like 9 feet, 10 inches.
Baker lays it up and in off another beautiful feed from Nate Perry.
I think these guys are hanging out at Holland Park playing on the...
Yeah.
And they're dunking, and then they get out here, and that extra 2 inches is
Yeah,
what's
it'll mess
getting
you
them.
up. Yeah. Outler has it. Inside to Simmons.
I used to spend a lot of time at Holland Park back in the day, if you could believe it.
Castro has it down the lane, spinning and blocked by Davis.
My friend TJ and I would drive down from St. Augustine on Wednesday nights.
Perry has it, feeds the big man for the easy layup.
Well, Davis right at his average of 22 a game.
Sword has it, Outler down the lane, the circus layup, no good. Rebound to Perry. Oh, what a pass to Davis down the lane for the layup. The no-look again from Perry.
Boy, these two are feeding off of each other tonight, aren't they? Davis has a couple assists to Nate Perry, and
Outler knocks down the three.
And Perry has returned the favor.
McCoy has had a nice night. Perry open, holds on to it. Back out to McCoy. Spins, stays with it, finds Giles for three, and he knocks it down. So
Giles now at 8.
For Giles and McCoy off the bench. Castro. Foul line jumper, no good. Rebound corralled by Davis. Perry now finds Giles. Down low to Baker, broken up by Casco.
Well, Darian Baker, by the way, got a football offer to Presbyterian College, so congratulations on the first of what I believe are many more offers to come for him.
And the lead is up to 29 now for the Pirates against Seabreeze, who came into this game on fire, winning 4 games in a row. Pirates have been dominant here tonight. This will be their 4th win in a row. Davis has it, flips it over to Baker, and he puts it in. Lead is 31. So more great passing from the big man there. Corner 3 for Seabreeze is an air ball. Tough night for Anthony from distance.
He is now 2 for 10.
And now the Pirates emptying the bench.
Davis was quadruple teamed that time, was able to find LaDarian Baker. Nate Perry comes off. Put Nate in a blender a couple weeks ago. I asked him, I said, Nate, who's your parents' favorite child, and why is it Nariah?
Boone double team. Loses the basketball. Castro comes away with it, and he loses it.
It's just been that kind of night for the Sandcrabs.
Who do we got out there? We got some new guys out there, Mike.
We got TJ Boone, Jackson Lowitz. We've got Luke Nataris and Nate Culiberta joining Jalen Owens out there.
Lowitz has it over to Boone in the corner for 3. It's good. Nataris. I said that right?
You did.
All right, Nataris.
That's how Kevin Lewis said it, so I'm going to go with it.
That's a 3 for Anthony, and he gets the shooter's roll that time.
He deserved it. I mean, He has had a tough night.
Lowitz calling for the screen. Culiberta. Oh, almost turned over there. Lowitz behind the back. It's stolen away by Seabreeze. Nice find that time. The layup is no good from Sword. Misses again. 3rd time's a charm. There's a nice pass from A.J. Brown on the break, and eventually Sword was able to put it in.
The young guy's excited to be out there. You can see the energy as that's knocked away, picked up by Brown.
It's another turnover. Brown pump fake, and he lays it up and in.
I forgot where I was for a second, Rich. I'm sorry. Just taking over.
Lowitz with a beautiful pass to Owens for the layup. Great passing here tonight from the Pirates as Brown pops it back out to Anthony for 3, and he's starting to feel it.
He has 12 points. He leads the Sandcrabs.
Culiberta.
So I was going to say that I told Nate that Nariah was the favorite. Nariah was my favorite.
Lowitz with the crossover and the circus shot, no good.
Not that I have favorite children, at least not with my own.
Anthony will throw up another 3. This time off the side of the rim, no good. Rebound by Casco. Doubled, and they're going to call a foul.
Anthony with John Starks-like confidence in his shot.
Hey, he won't stop shooting. He keeps putting them up there. I'm sure his coaches are telling him to keep shooting the basketball. Casto hits the free throw.
Now 4 for 7 from the line. He has 10. One of 2 Sandcrabs in double digits.
That one rolls out. 73-48, Pirates lead, 2:40 to go.
Sandcrabs just 5 for 10 from the line.
Taking the screen. Oh, they try the pick and roll, turn it over, but no, Notaris finds it, and a beautiful feed to Owens down low for the deuce.
The big fella with 6. They got a lot of big fellas on this team, though.
That's right. Casto takes it himself. Popped back out to Brown. Gautler puts it up. Wild shot, no good. Boone has it for the Pirates. Lowitz takes it. Back out to Notaris for three. This time no good. Fighting for the rebound is Owens. Lowitz comes away with it to the basket. He has it rejected, and curious foul call that time from the official.
I'd say it looked like that was all ball.
Yeah, not sure what, especially the way this game has been officiated here tonight, where I think they've done a good job of calling less fouls than they have to. It's been a well officiated game up to this point.
So Lowitz is 2 for 4 from the line this year.
And oh, that one was off.
Both teams 5 for 10 in the game.
(75-48), now 27-point lead for the Pirates. Under 2 minutes to go. Pirates will improve to 10-8 on the season. This will be their 4th win in a row. So everybody's gearing up for part 2 of the battle for Belterre with FPC as Lowitz goes 0 for 2 from the line. Colaberta puts it up and in.
Pirates have now won 7 of 8. They had a 3-game winning streak before this 4-game winning streak.
Brown almost turns it over. Last touch by the Pirates.
And there's no question that is due to all 3 stars, because we saw early on Ladarian Baker had trouble finding his role when Alex Davis came back. Nate Perry was struggling early on to find a comfort zone. And, Alex Davis was just out. But now they've all come back and they're playing with each other. And this is what you're seeing.
Yeah, you got to give Coach Guerrero a lot of credit for getting these guys together and developing this chemistry that has led to this success, 7 of their last 8 games, and really handling a team that won 4 straight games here tonight rather easily. So it'll be a great way for the Pirates to start their weekend. Big win on Friday Night Hoops on the WNZF Sports Network.
That's what it's all
will put
about.
up another 3, hits the side of the backboard. And big Jalen Owens comes away with the rebound. Here comes Boone the other way. Lowitz in the corner for 3, no good. Rebound to Seabreeze. Sword dishes to Brown, gets it back. And that shot's been there for Anthony all night, and he will take it again, and he will miss. Notaris the other way, behind the back, nice move. Oh, almost backcourt violation that time. Lowitz picks up his dribble, finds Boone for 3 in the corner, no good. Lowitz another rebound, and a beautiful pass to Boone, who misses the layup. And Seabreeze finally comes away with the rebound. 20 seconds left. Brown, baseline, floater, air ball. Rebound to Seabreeze.
That's Britton Pruitt entering the game for the first time tonight.
Oh, and Sword has it stripped. Another 3 for Anthony, and another miss, and another rebound for Owens, and that should do it. The Matanzas Pirates on Friday Night Hoops on the WNZF Sports Network win their 4th game in a row. They defeat Seabreeze 77-48. What a game that was, Mike.
It was a great game for the Pirates. 24 for Davis, 15 for Perry. They will head off to a tournament this weekend. They'll have Deltona on Tuesday, and then the big game on Thursday night.
The big game on Thursday, of course. Second matchup with the FPC Bulldogs this year. Second matchup with the Bulldogs on the WNZF Sports Network right here on the Flagler Radio YouTube channel. We will be there, of course, for all the action. And if the first game was any indication, like, second game is going to be fun to watch.
And both teams have played better. FPC's won 12 of their last 16. Matanzas has won 7 of their last 8. So these are both teams that are getting hot towards district. And it's going to be 32 minutes of a game.
Anything else on this one, Mike? The stats, you want me to take a break? What do you want here?
24 for Davis, 15 for Perry, 8 for Baker and Giles, 7 for Jaden McCoy, 4 for Jezariah McCoy, 3 for Nataris, and 2 for Culiberta. On the other side for Seabreeze, 12 for Anthony on 4 of 16 from beyond the arc. Casto had 10 points, and they were the only Sandcrabs in double figures.
Yeah, what a game here tonight. Again, don't miss it. Oh, and by the way, the Rich and Mike Sports Show. Big news out of Flagler County. Apparently, Coach Fish out at FPC as head football coach. We'll talk more about it on the Rich and Mike Sports Show tomorrow morning at 7:30 on News Radio WNZF, 94.9 FM, and anytime on the Flagler radio app. So check it out there. One final time, the score here tonight. The Matanzas Pirates, oh, and one final time I do want to say, FPC Matanzas coming up on Thursday. Don't miss it right here on the Flagler Radio YouTube channel. One final time, the final score here tonight. The Pirates defeat the Sandcrabs 77-48. For Mike Licio and producer Sharon Carroll, I'm Rich Carroll. Have a great night, Flagler County.
When you meditate, sometimes you can hear the voice of the sea.
This is the voice of the sea.
There it is.
If you're ever injured in an accident, call Wagner the lawyer dude. He's like us, a surfer, and he lives by the beach.
Okay.
And you don't pay unless you win.
What should I do?
Float over to lawyerdude.com or call 833-333-3333.
I hear you.
And if you can, tell him thank you for handling my mom's slip and fall. She's doing great. Office is Volusia.